So a few days ago, I did a video on why it doesn't matter and you don't have to wait till all the bucks get out of a first year bike. You should just go ahead and buy it. That's right. That's what I said. A lot of people give me feedback. And guess what? Well, here I am. So I guess it's been 3 or 4 weeks that I did a video on go ahead, buy a first year bike. Don't wait around and say, let them get all the bugs out of it. My whole video was about doing that, right? You're wasting a year of good riding. Just buy a couple bugs that may be in a bike that first year. Got a lot of feedback. Some people agree. A lot of people said, no, I ain't buying that first year one. I'm just not doing it. I don't feel comfortable with doing it. So I had my bike over to get some warranty work done and a new front rim, and I'll link a video that explains all of my stupidness. Stupidness? Is that a word? Stupidness? Or just idiotic? There's a bunch of words I could talk about for that. So I'm talking to the service manager, and I'm like, maybe I should, this guy would know, right? I'm like, so dude, I just did a video. He knows I have a YouTube channel. I'm like, I just did a video on why pass on the first year bike. And everybody's like, because they're going to have problems working it, they got to work it out, etc. So I said, are you getting a lot of the 2024s back? You guys have sold a couple hundred of them. Are you getting any of them back for anything major? And his answer was, no, we're really not. And I am like, this guy just proved my point. I should have had a camera on him. I'm like, he just proved my point. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm feeling good about myself, right? And he goes, there's no damn way I'd ever buy a first year bike. I'm like, wait a minute. You just told me that it's okay and there isn't any big problems with them. He goes, yeah, but you never know. I'm like, okay, now I'm convinced that maybe not the facts around don't buy a first year bike get in the way, and people are just like, I'm not taking a chance, and yeah, to each his own. Maybe that's smart. I don't know. What do I know? Just some dude on a bike. So, you saw me pulling into the dealership. Fast forward 8 days later, I get my bike back because they had to order a new rim and a new wheel, again, because I'm an idiot. And I'm in the dealership, they're bringing the bike around, I go in and say hi to the owner. I'm just saying, how's it going? I haven't talked to you in a while. I said, yeah, I'm here spending a lot of money at your place. And she goes, oh, well, that's worth a hug. So she said, how's it going? She's like, Bob. And by the way, she never wants to be on video, which I guess I understand. If she owns a couple of dealerships. She has a partner too, in fairness, but she runs them, right? And she never wants to be on video. Every time I ask her, she's like, that'd be a hard no. Can't do that. My hair's messed up. I'm like, your hair's not messed up. Don't give me that crap. But the more and more I think about it, I'm like, that's probably the reason, right? That being the owner and being on is probably not a good idea. But here's the inside intel. Because I've been watching videos of all these people looking at the financials and saying, here's all the problems with Harley, and here's where they're going, and respectfully, not everybody, but half the people that are doing those videos have no financial or business background, so I just normally will chuckle. But a lot of people talk about how bad it is, and a lot of people ask me, and I'm like, I don't pay that much attention to it, or as my Southern Maryland wife would say, I don't pay no mind to that crap, because it really doesn't matter, because I got my bikes. But it does matter. I do care about Harley Davidson. I care about future riders. So I said, how's it going? She goes, not good. I'm like, really? What's going on? And I said, I just saw they're closed a couple dealerships I think it's in Colorado. And she's like, yep. She's like, there's going to be more. I'm like, what do you mean there's going to be more? And she said, a lot of dealerships right now either have to have a big summer or they're done. This fall, you're going to see a bunch of them that are going to close up. I'm like, oh my God, that's awful. I'm like, how has it been? So they now carry Royal Enfields, they carry some Sea-Doos, and she did that about 2 years ago. And I'm just like, you know, this is depressing coming in here now. She's like, Bob, I got to do it. Got to see the future. Got to see the future, buddy. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. And so I said to her, how's it going? And she's like, Bob, in the last month, now this is June of 2025, I sold 50 units of motorcycles, Sea-Doos, Royal Enfields. 50 units. I sold one brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle. It's like, now I sold a bunch of used ones, but no, just one. I can't give them away. And I'm like, oh my. So now it went from people reading the financials wrong to opinions to, oh wow. And you know, those owners they have meetings with Harley, right? And I said, I think I know what it is, but what really is it? And she says, you know, it's really pretty simple. She goes, we are aging out and we don't have an entry-level bike. She goes, you can put all the other little things in there. Those are the two things. And the entry-level bike is what's killing us. And I told her, I said, you know, but that's going to kill the brand for 10 years. And she goes, exactly. And we still really don't have it. And if people don't do what I'm doing, and honestly, we still struggle, you are going to see less and less Harley Davidson dealerships all over the place. Obviously, that's going to mean less of the brand. And she goes, and that makes me sad because I truly love Harley Davidsons. And I'm just like, wow, that really, really stinks. That really, really stinks. So I was going to do this video. I was thinking about it when I dropped off the bike on just flat out talking about, you know, warranty and talking about how you should buy the first year bike. And then I ended up leaving there going, first of all, they did an amazing job on my bike. Left there going, oh my God, Harley Davidson is in big trouble. And it's as much short term as it is long term. And honestly, that bums me out. So if you still want to buy a new bike, they're not selling a lot of them. You can get a deal. But I'll always tell you to buy that used bike when you absolutely can. Fortunately, this is a 2024 Road Glide. I have a 2000 Road King Classic if you're new to the channel. So I am good to go. But I would say that I probably will never be buying at least a brand new Harley Davidson in the rest of my life. Because I want to go out and I want to do that. I want to be on a boat. I need a boat. Did I ever tell you I needed a boat? Okay, focus, BoDean, focus. That's it, folks. The bike is back. I'm going on a trip starting tomorrow. You probably will see this video while I'm out of town. Look forward to doing some footage there and sharing a little bit of a ride across the country. Okay, 3 states. Maybe it's not the whole country, but definitely looking forward to that. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. You all be safe out there checking a friend. And if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Love to have you subscribe. But if you don't, I get it. Watch a couple videos. If you think I'm whacked out enough to spend a little time with, hit the subscribe button. If not, I appreciate you stopping by. Be safe again. Check on that friend. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Bye-bye.
I love you all like I love this